all of you who are on this call. What is the way to moksha? What is the way to moksha? That is our challenge today. Saturday special because it's a day. Saturday is basically for new people joining the call. Concepts, simple concepts to teach people uh, what is enlightenment, what is happiness, what is God, what is moksha. Simple things. So it's not a. I hope it's not a very heavy session, but anybody can ask any question. Sachiv, you're first on the question list. Sip Sachiv, Sip Aham Atma, Aham Sip and Alak, Sip Anand, Sip Chotwani, Sip Atman Revati and Bliss, Sip Gigi, Girishanand, Gurpreet, Harshal, Sip Krishna, Manoj, Parvati and Peter, Sip Pix, Premchandji, Rajesh, uh, and Rekha, Sip Minier, Rumataji, Rutanu and Sip Prakash, Sadanand, Samatma, Siji and Jyoti, Sip Shiva, Soham, Sridhar, Sukhi, Viresh, Yogini, and Aham Brahma. So that is it. So I am sometimes curious. We have a we have a guest which I have not spoken to, named Peter. Peter, good evening. And I wish whenever you can, you should just let us know from where you are. And I see that you pay attention every day. Maybe you could just one day unmute and you can just tell us your where did you come. And maybe if he's free, you can unmute now. Peter, are you ready to unmute? Just quickly let us know. Yes, Peter, welcome to the call.
Yes, can you hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
yes.
Okay, I'm in the United States. Uh,
And I see you quite frequently on the call. You attend mostly every
yeah,
day.
I'm interested. I'm a spiritual person. I'm just following
Very
you.
nice. Very nice. I just wanted to welcome you. I've never spoken to you. I just wanted to welcome you and wanted to ask you
Thank you very much.
how
I'm
you're
glad to
enjoying this.
I enjoy it very much. I try to get here every day.
Okay, where do you live in the US?
It's like 10:30 out here where
Yeah,
I
where do
am.
you live in the US?
Yeah,
Where in the
thank you.
US?
Where I'm in Connecticut.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Connecticut, near New York. Near New York.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being there. And then whenever you have a question, please do ask us. If you have any questions, please
I
do ask.
definitely will. I definitely will. Thanks for checking in.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you. So we had a guest, Peter, who has been paying attention for many days. So today I said, let me introduce our dear friend from Connecticut in the US. Yes, that was Peter, Sachiv, and Aham Atma, and Shivoham. The question today is simple. What is the way to moksha? Moksha means salvation, liberation, nirvana, different names the world has. But what is the way to moksha?
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
As my understanding goes, it's a three-step, where awakening is the first step, second step is enlightenment, and third step is liberation.
Good. That's the three-step to
And
enlightenment.
yes, and this can only happen once you realize that you are not this body, you're not this, mind, and you're the enlightened ego. And then you can achieve your goal of enlightenment followed by liberation. You once you get unification, unification with the supreme power, then that's the point you get the liberation, moksha.
Okay. Good answer. I think I'm not sure. Does the book tell you exactly what you have said? Does the book talk of this?
No.
Okay. Because see what happens, there are some steps. Enlightenment is one thing. It can include moksha, but moksha needs a specific understanding.
Hmm,
For example, whether moksha can be attained when we are alive,
hmm.
or it cannot be attained. Do you think we can attain moksha when we are alive?
We can give Jivan Mukta
So you're not
when we
now.
are
Now
alive.
you're adding something else to your answer. Up to now, there was no Jivan Mukta in your answer.
Yeah, we can only get Jivan Mukta when we are alive. Only after once we leave the body, then we can get moksha.
Okay. Good. It's a very good start. Thank you. Aham Atma Shivoham Haredra. Let us, we are still asking the question, what is the way to moksha? A simple way. What is the method?
Yeah, good evening, Guruji.
Good
Krishnogam.
evening. Krishna. Yes, sir.
Moksha is not a place to reach. Moksha is a state of realization.
Okay.
The way to moksha is self-realization and God realization.
Very good.
Self-realization means we have to realize that we are not the BME. We are not the body, mind, ego.
Yeah.
Once we realize this, half the battle is won. Half the
Okay.
battle is won. Then we have to activate the intellect, and we should realize that after realizing that we are a soul, then we have to start living as a sip. Through this we can attain the moksha. There are various paths of yoga, like karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, dhyana yoga. These are all the various paths to the yoga. Moreover, yesterday what you said, the way to yoga, the way to moksha can be attained by the mumukshu, by an aspirant, only if he has a four qualities in his way. Moksha can be attained in four qualities: Viveka, Vairagya, Shatshampati, and Mumukshudva. If all three are a person is having, he will definitely get liberated. Even in the while, Deha Mukti, that is, he will be a Jivan Mukta. At the time of his death, he will be united with God. This is all about that.
Very good. Very good, sir. So all I'm trying to hope is that today we get a very clear way. I mean, we should, for example, if somebody says, what are the alphabets of English? So we can say X, Y, Z, A, B, C, L, J, K, M, N, O, P, Q, T, F, B, C, or we can say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. So we are trying to get this step by step method. What is the way? How can somebody attain moksha? Like, for example, both of you, with all due respect, have spoken, but just to trigger, both of you have not said the way to moksha is not possible without a guru.
Yeah.
So without guru,
Guru
Sachin.
is implied Guruji. Guru is always there. Na?
So
Whether a,
today is Saturday session. In Saturday session, nothing is implied. In Saturday session, please keep in mind it's a different kinds. That's why it's called Saturday special session. In a special session, we are trying to explore from A to Z. Keep in mind, every Saturday, we are trying to reconstruct. It's like when you don't presume he's a chartered accountant, you don't presume he knows everything about taxation. Like that, sometimes you have got to reconstruct from the basics. Sometimes we don't doubt a chartered accountant. A chartered accountant, hey, he must be knowing everything. What is there? What I must tell about him about income tax? He knows he's chartered accountant, like that. But today, what is the way to moksha? So it starts with a jigyasu. So you need to have the curiosity. Moksha is the ultimate goal of human life. The ultimate goal of human life is that state of realization, liberation, unification, becoming one with the divine. It doesn't matter which religion you belong to, it doesn't matter which country you come from, it doesn't matter male, female, nothing. Every human being, even for that matter, I don't know if I'm right or wrong to say, the ultimate goal of a dog is also ultimately to get moksha. But dog cannot get moksha when he's a dog. Only human being can get moksha. So that's the first point. What is the way to moksha? A dog has to come back to human being. Then the human being, how will we start the journey? Okay, 3 steps to enlightenment. And you said very beautifully, self-realization to God realization. I don't know whether you said or
I
Sachiv
said,
said.
I said.
Yeah, no, then Jivan Mukta. Did you speak about Jivan? So Jivan Mukta. But in the process, hand of the Guru, very important. Thank you. Shivoham, Harendra, and Sridhar. What is the way to moksha? Today, because ultimately, let me tell all of you, the goal, the purpose of this Zoom call is moksha. The purpose of this Zoom call is to reach the state of salvation, liberation, nirvana. The Buddhists call it nirvana. What is the way? How will we reach our ultimate? One day we will die. We will die means the body. The body will die. No body can escape death. But then before we die, how can we attain moksha? The answer is moksha only happens in the moment of death. Moksha, you cannot get salvation or liberation or unification before you die. So then, what is the way? Shivoham, Harendra, Sridhar.
Shom Saji.
Yes, sir.
Saji, everyone has a karmic account, good and bad, positive
Good,
and negative.
good.
So you have to be mukt from both. You have to be a karma yogi.
See, beautiful. Now, third answer. Different from Sachiv, different from Ahamatma, different from AiR. Fourth answer. He says, Ashok says, Shivoham says that every human being has got karma, good or bad. And unless you are a karma yogi, it's continue Shivoham, unless you're a karma yogi,
You cannot attain moksha.
very good. Very beautiful. But this, see, so therefore, somebody is telling ABC, somebody is telling DEF, somebody is telling XYZ. Therefore, it's very important on this journey, step by step. And sir, who told Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Shampat, Mumukshutvam, four doors? Who told? I'm not sure, either Sachiv or Ahamatma. So the four doors to liberation, very important. Yesterday only we spoke. Only yesterday we spoke. But will this four enough? Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Shampat, Mumukshutvam. It will open the doors. But then we have to become Jivan Mukta. So how do you, then when you become a Jivan Mukta, will every Jivan Mukta attain moksha? That's the last dynamic question which I have to ask you. Anybody wants to answer that question must tell me. Is it that every Jivan Mukta will attain moksha? So that also is a question. Continue, Shivam. Anything else?
No, Saji, that's the main thing. One has
Very
to
good.
be karma yogi.
No, very good answer. Very good answer. So as I told you, a day like Saturday is a test, is a self-test for everybody. And everybody who wants to test their wisdom, their awakening must raise their hand and must talk on Saturdays. Saturday is reconstructing what we have learned. So Saturday is a very good day for each one of us. For Saturday, na, each one of us gets an opportunity on Saturday to try to see whether I have got the word right. Maybe I know it, but am I absolutely clear? Am I 100% clear? We'll come to know on a Saturday. Harendra, Sridhar, and Gurpreet. Harendra.
राधे राधे गुरुजी।
राधे राधे।
गुरुजी, मोक्षा के लिए हमें प्रारंभिक दिनचर्या कौन सी होनी चाहिए हमारी?
क्या
प्रारंभिक दिनचर्या होती है ना,
प्रारंभिक दिन? प्रारंभिक का
मतलब स्टार्टिंग से, मतलब अभी हम
स्टार्टिंग
तो नए नए
नहीं,
नए हैं बिल्कुल।
दिनचर्या मतलब पूरा दिन का है, पूरा दिन का प्लान है। तो अगर
हाँ
मोक्ष चाहिए सुबह से रात तक,
हाँ गुरुजी।
प्रभु प्रभु की याद हमारे जुबान पे होनी चाहिए। सिप ऑन द लिप, क्या
अच्छा
बोलते थे?
गुरुजी।
वी मस्ट हैव सिप ऑन द लिप। इसका मतलब प्रभु 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 प्रभु, लेकिन उससे नहीं होगा काम।
हाँ गुरुजी।
अगर कोई भक्ति में पूरा दिन सुबह से रात तक भक्ति में है, क्या उसको मोक्ष
हाँ,
मिलेगा? मोक्ष नहीं मिलेगा।
अंदर से इच्छा
भक्ति
होनी
में
चाहिए।
भक्ति में हमें भक्ति में शक्ति चाहिए। अगर वो भक्ति में शक्ति है, वो
हाँ
शक्ति
गुरुजी।
से अनुभूति होगी। भक्ति से शक्ति, शक्ति से अनुभूति, अनुभूति से मुक्ति, मुक्ति से मोक्षा। ये
अभी
हर
तो
एक की बस की हाँ?
अभी तो गुरुजी अंदर से आ ही नहीं पा रहा है। अभी तो बहुत नेगेटिव विचार आ रहे हैं। मैं तो परेशान हो गया मेरे विचारों से ही।
विचार कहां से? ये ख्यालों से परेशान मत हो। मन सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन। परेशान कौन करता है?
मन करता है सर।
मन। मन है दुश्मन। और मन क्या है? एक ख्यालों का गुच्छा,
हाँ गुरुजी।
नकारात्मक ख्याल, ना सकारात्मक ख्याल नहीं, नकारात्मक ख्यालों का
हाँ
गुच्छा।
हाँ गुरुजी।
तो ये मन जो है, डर, चिंता, तनाव, बेचैनी, पछतावा, अपराध बोध,
हाँ
हाँ,
हाँ
शर्म,
गुरुजी।
ये सब, ये जो सात है, ये
हाँ
डर, चिंता, तनाव, बेचैनी, पछतावा, अपराध बोध, ये सब मन करवाता है। और मन क्या करता है? मन बार बार मन हमारे जैसे कीड़ा होता है ना, कीड़ा,
हाँ वैसे होता है गुरुजी।
वर्म। हाँ, तो इसलिए आपको आपको तकलीफ हो रही है, लेकिन सिर्फ आपको तकलीफ नहीं हो रही, हर इंसान को तकलीफ होती है।
मेरे को तो रोना आ जाता है गुरुजी कभी कभी। मैं कि ये भगवान क्या कर रहे हैं? ऐसा विचार ऐसे बहुत गलत आते हैं सर, नेगेटिव विचार।
सुनो मेरी बात, अभी ध्यान से
हाँ
सुनो। देखिए, विचार आते हैं, ये आप रोक नहीं सकते हैं,
हाँ गुरुजी।
लेकिन उन विचारों को अपने बुद्धि से आप सही बर्ताव कर सकते हैं, भेदभाव कर सकते हैं।
हाँ गुरुजी।
मतलब ये है, मेरे पास एक कीड़ा आता है, सपोज मैं प्रसाद के लिए मैं बैठा हूं, मेरे हाथ में एक जिलेबी आती है, मैं खा लेता हूं। मेरे हाथ में
हाँ,
कीड़ा आता है, खा लूंगा कीड़ा?
नहीं गुरुजी।
तो क्या करूंगा कीड़ा से?
फेंक दोगे गुरुजी उसको?
फेंकना है।
हटा दोगे?
हम
हाँ
क्या करते हैं, कीड़ा को भी खा लेते हैं।
हाँ
हम गलत ख्यालों को अपना बना देते हैं।
हाँ
हमें
गुरुजी।
हमें ये जैसे बोलते हैं ना, कल हमने बात किया शत संपत, देर इज नो डिसिप्लिन, देर इज नो सेल्फ कंट्रोल ऑफ आवर लाइफ।
हाँ गुरुजी।
तो इसलिए हमने मन का दरवाजा खोल दिया है। मैंने मन का दरवाजा बंद कर दिया है, मेरे पास मन है ही नहीं। क्यों नहीं है मेरे पास मन?
हाँ गुरुजी, क्यों नहीं है? हमारे
वो
हमारे
शैतान
हम।
शैतान है, वो
हाँ,
शैतान को मैं बाहर फेंक दिया।
अच्छा।
देखिए, अगर मन को हम दरवाजा, अब आप रात को आपका घर बंद करके सोते हैं कि खुला छोड़ते हैं?
बंद करते हैं गुरुजी।
क्यों क्यों बंद करते हैं रात को घर?
क्योंकि कोई चोर वगैरह नहीं आ जाए उस हिसाब से।
हाँ, आप रात को घर का तो दो दरवाजा बंद करते हैं, लेकिन आपका सिर का दरवाजा खुला रहता है आपका।
खुला रहता है गुरुजी, सपने अपने भी आते हैं, सुबह फिर चालू हो जाते हैं विचार उठते ही।
नहीं, अभी ये कॉल में आने के बाद आपको उसको बाहर फेंकना है। आएगा,
हाँ हाँ गुरुजी।
आएगा, पकड़ के फेंको,
अच्छा गुरुजी।
उसको ब्लॉक करो, उसको
मैं
लॉक
तो
करो, उसको ब्लॉक करो।
भगवान भगवान का नाम जपने लग जाता हूँ, फिर विचार आते हैं, तो और कोई रास्ता नहीं है दूसरा।
नहीं, सुनिए, भगवान का नाम जपना अच्छा है,
हाँ।
लेकिन ये गारंटी नहीं कि भगवान का नाम जपने से गलत ख्याल नहीं आएगा। गलत ख्याल बंद हो जाएंगे, कुछ
नहीं।
समय के लिए बंद
हाँ,
हो जाएंगे, फिर वो
फिर
वापस
वापस
आएंगे।
हाँ।
तो वी हैव टू लॉक द माइंड, वी हैव टू बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस। हमें चित्त में रहना है,
हाँ
तब
गुरुजी।
सत्य चित्त आनंद।
हाँ
आप हो जाएगा, आप इस कॉल पे आ रहे हैं, आपका 1 महीना भी नहीं हुआ है, आपको हर रोज आपका कुछ ना कुछ इंप्रूवमेंट। देखिए, मैं आपको क्या बोलता हूं,
हाँ गुरुजी।
मन सिर्फ नकारात्मक ख्यालों का भरा है।
हाँ,
ख्याल आ सकते हैं, लेकिन जब ख्याल आते हैं, हमें अच्छे ख्यालों को पकड़ना है और बुरे ख्यालों को
हटाना है।
हटाना है।
मैं
ये
गुरुजी
हमारा
इंग्लिश
चैलेंज।
इंग्लिश इंग्लिश के नहीं समझ पाता हूँ मैं तो, मेरा हिंदी सवाल ही समझ में आता है बस।
अब मैं आपको हिंदी में ही समझा रहा हूं मैं।
आप तो समझाते हो और बाकी को समझाते हो ना, वो फिर समझ में नहीं आता है मेरे।
ये कॉल में बोले या बाहर की बात कर रहे हैं आप?
आपके कॉल पे बताते हो ना गुरुजी आप।
अरे यार, आप ध्यान देंगे, आपका इंग्लिश तो समझ में आज धीरे धीरे आपके 1-2 महीने में पूरा समझ में आ जाएगा आपको।
हाँ, कुछ कुछ समझ में आता है गुरुजी, कुछ कुछ नहीं आता है।
आई थिंक यूट्यूब में ट्रांसलेट हो सकता है, जब आप वापस ये यूट्यूब में देखेंगे ना, आप
हाँ।
ट्रांसलेशन का बटन दबाओ तो हिंदी में आएगा, फिर आपको समझ में आएगा, जो जो बोल रहे हैं हिंदी में मिलेगा आपको।
अच्छा गुरुजी।
ट्राई करो, जो अब ये कॉल अटेंड कीजिए, फिर और एक बार फ्री है तो यूट्यूब में ट्रांसलेशन का बटन दबा दीजिए, ठीक है?
ठीक है गुरुजी।
श्रीधर गुरप्रीत अहम आत्मा एंड आत्मानंद, श्रीधर गुरप्रीत अहम आत्मा एंड आत्मानंद। ये हमारे दोस्त कन्नड़ में बोलते हैं, अभी कन्नड़ा से हिंदी इंग्लिश बोलना शुरू कर दिया हमारे श्रीधर ने। यस श्रीधर।
क्यों क्यों गुरुजी?
शिव।
Guruji, the paths of moksha is first one is the jnana yoga, means path of knowledge, and bhakti yoga is a path of devotion, and karma yoga is a path of self actions, and raja yoga is a path of meditation and discipline. These are the way to moksha path, Guruji.
Good, yeah, good way to correct what you're saying. But one thing more I have taught is called Prema Yoga. Prema
Prema.
Yoga is another path according to AiR.
Okay, Guruji. Prema
So
yoga.
if you are able to be in yoga all the time, if you are able to be in Raja Yoga or Dhyana Yoga, Raja Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, same. Raja
Same,
Yoga,
same.
Dhyana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Prema Yoga. If you are able to be in yoga all the time, Pakka Moksha. I written a book. The book is called From Yoga to Moksha.
Okay, Guruji.
I've written one book you can download from Google. From Yoga to Moksha. If somebody
Okay,
is
Guruji.
in yoga all the time, Pakka Moksha, guaranteed Moksha.
Guruji.
Thank you. Gurpreet,
Okay,
Aham
Guruji.
Atma, Atmanand, and Ashwin. Good answer. Gurpreet, M. Atma, Atmanand, and Ashwin.
नमस्कार सर.
Namaskar.
सर आई वुड से कि बड़ा कंसोलिडेटेड स्टेप्स हैं सर इसके अंदर विद जो इट्स नॉट सो इजी कि एकदम ऐसे मोक्ष मिल जाए. इट इज अ वेरी रिगरस एंड वेरी फोकस्ड डेडिकेटेड path that you have to follow with definitely with guidance of the guru and grace of the god with.
But if you don't know the path, how will you achieve it?
यस सर डेफिनेटली विच वो ज्ञान तभी दूर होगा सर जब आप ज्ञान की तरफ जाएंगे, जिज्ञासु बनेंगे, ज्ञान की तरफ जाएंगे, गुरु की बात मानेंगे, गुरु की बात सुनेंगे, उसको फॉलो करेंगे, इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे एवरीडे लाइफ में अपने, उसको एक्टिव करेंगे, उस बात को सुनेंगे अच्छे से और मन से निभाएंगे. इट इज नॉट ओनली जस्ट टू लिसन एंड जस्ट वॉक अवे.
One person came to me. One
Yeah.
person came and told me, Guruji, I want moksha, Guruji. So I say, हाँ, Guruji. So what? How are you going to be getting moksha? So I asked them, do you attend Instagram? They said, no, Guruji, I have no time to attend Instagram. Do you attend Zoom call? Sometimes. I don't attend Zoom call all the time. Do you read my books? Where is the time, Guruji, where to read books? So I'm saying, I told you don't attend Insta, you don't attend Zoom, you don't read books. How can you get moksha?
No way sir.
Okay, so I'm saying, moksha has got a pattern, right? So
True,
we
sir.
have to. We have to have. I always tell people, anything you want to cook. Suppose you want to cook pav bhaji, simple
need a
thing like a
recipe.
pav or a dosa. There's a recipe.
Hmm.
There's a step-by-step methodology. There's a process. Today, I'm trying to help you get the process clear. I'm saying each of you, Gurpreet, you
Yes, sir.
need to have a clear notebook in which you write. See, the ultimate goal, even as per the Gita, even as per Upanishad, even as per Dharma, the ultimate goal is Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. The ultimate goal of life, if you don't attain moksha, then our life is a waste. What is the use? If you don't attain moksha, you attain everything, you attain achievement, money, name, fame, power. Nothing matters. If you don't attain moksha, means your life is wasted.
True sir.
And so, if we want to attain moksha, we have to have a clear pattern.
I agree, sir. When I wanted to say that if you can make some kind of a flow chart or something, sir, for us, for all of us, that can guide us more. Maybe
have
it is
made many-
different for everybody, but still, if
No. So all my guidance is all ultimately towards moksha. But
definitely,
everybody must take. If you take all my books, if you read some of my books,
yes,
every
sir.
book of mine takes you towards moksha. Every book of mine.
Every word, sir, every word I would say.
No. I mean, see, every word sometimes may not give you the whole subject.
But
Sometimes I may just tell you how to make the pav. Sometimes I may just tell you how to make the bhaji. But ultimately, you will, if you follow me, my mission in life is to help people realize the truth.
thank
The
you, sir.
people who realize the truth, they will be liberated.
Hmm.
Because when you realize the truth, the song of a yogi. I wrote the song of the yogi yesterday in Hindi. Who am I wrote that song in Hindi. तो जिस किसी को हिंदी में चाहिए, अभी वो गाना हिंदी में है. So my point is, I wrote the Gita Sar. I wrote a new song, Gita Sar, in Hindi. Huh?
Yes, sir.
व्यर्थ चिंतित हो रहे हो, व्यर्थ जीवन खो रहे हो, डर के क्यों तुम रो रहे हो, तन मन बन के रो रहे हो. So I've written a beautiful song. I think yesterday we wrote 2 songs. So beautiful songs. Each of my talk is only headed ultimately towards only one thing. Moksha, 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 moksha. So please capture your own, take the teaching from me, put it down in your own way, and then you can talk to me and see whether you have got it right or not.
Sir, I would like to add, like, Purity, like the other day we spoke about purity, which is a mandatory thing, which is
Yeah.
must. And then peace in your mind, in your thoughts, in your daily routine. The peace has to be there. Only then you can, and then watching yourself every day. जैसे वो other day Bliko ji was saying that वो copper का bowl है उसको रोज साफ करना पड़ेगा तभी you can pour in the teachings of the guru.
Yeah.
And,
Therefore,
and then the
each one of you.
virtues that you told yesterday, the virtues of discrimination and the four doors, that they were very, very, very enlightening. They were very helpful.
So therefore, remember, it needs a lot of effort to reach the state of moksha. Moksha is not for everybody.
Complete focus, I would say. It's a like not slipping away even a moment. You can't slip it away.
If you slip, nothing to worry. Just come back once again and try again. And if you slip, not to worry. Again, you come back and try. You get chance again and again. You get chance.
And
You get chance again and again. So many people slip. So many people slip, and they have to come back. Then you slip. Then you come back. Then you slip. Then you come back. The problem is when you come back, then your intestine is blocked. Then your butt is blocked. Then your head is blocked. Then you have all kind of diseases, all kind of problems.
True, sir.
Therefore, we have to be very clear. This is not my saying. Purushartha. Purushartha means the purpose of human life. The purpose of human life is moksha. This is known by everybody. Whether you call it moksha, nirvana, liberation, salvation, you may call it anything. Okay. Aham Atma. Good. Aham Atma, Atmanand, Ashwin, Sachiv, Shiva.
Guruji, just a few minutes before you asked whether all Jivan Muktas, whether they will get liberated. Anybody can raise the point like that, raise hand like that. You said. I wanted to answer to that actually.
Yes, tell me.
Today I was reading Bhagavad Gita. Since I am on leave, I was reading the Bhagavad Gita, quite chapter
Very
number 2, sloka number 60. It says, even a wise person will be carried away by the senses, and the senses and the mind will carry away even the wise person who has established in good intellect. Like that it says. Through this, what I wanted to say is that till death, even as a Jivan Mukta, he has to be very, very careful. He is walking in the...
Absolutely.
Even I wanted to tell one story from Mahabharata. It's only 2 lines. Jadabarada is Jadabarada history. Everybody knows it actually. At the moment of death, he remembered the deer. और deer के रूप में next, even though he was established as a jnani, since at the moment of death, last moment, he slipped. He was having too much attachment to the deer, and next birth he was born as a deer. Therefore, till last moment, even as a Jivan Mukta, he has to be very, very careful. He should not slip from the Sthita Prajna stage.
My guru used to warn me every day.
Yeah.
My guru used to warn me, Savdhan.
Yeah.
Means a Jivan Mukta must live as a Sthit Pragya, must live as Satchidanand Atma. But the beauty is, I have given you all such an easy method. I have told you, even that day I told you, don't run after pleasure. You remember what I told you?
Yeah.
What I told?
Don't chase pleasure.
Then what you must do?
Whenever it comes, it can be taken as a prasadam or something.
When you don't run after pleasure, when you live at peace, you will discover purpose. You are heading towards moksha. Nothing to worry. Pleasure is coming in your hand. Pleasure is coming as a prasadam.
Yeah.
The problem is we are running after pleasure.
Mile to be kush, na mile to be kush. Something.
We are not doing that. The problem is we are running after pleasure. This is a mistake we are making. Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. So a Jivan Mukta must not take it for granted.
Yeah.
No Jivan Mukta is guaranteed moksha.
Perfect.
A Jivan Mukta should continue to live as a Jivan Mukta to get moksha.
Perfect.
If the Jivan Mukta continues to live as Jivan Mukta, then moksha is guaranteed.
You should not be overconfident that
Should
I
not
have
slip.
achieved.
No, should not slip. Should not
Should
slip.
not slip.
Some,
Should not slip.
some people think I know everything. Some people, I know everything. What? I know everything. Huh? Some people think they are CA, LLB, PhD, MPhil in spirituality. Some people think I know everything. What? I don't know. I will tell you forward, backward, ella gottu. I know everything. It's not about knowing.
It is like walking on the fire like that, sir. We have to be.
No, sir, see, it's not so difficult provided you are committed to the path. If you are committed to the path, you are sorted. We should not slip.
Okay.
Good.
Right.
Atmanand,
Thanks.
Ashwin, Sachin, and Shiva.
Shivam Guruji. So the question is, what is the way to moksha? So it is
Correct.
page 94 of the book, Three Steps to Enlightenment. So in the retreat, you have told the three steps are, awakening, enlightenment, liberation. And even in that, you've broken it down into 10 steps each. So we have those 30 steps to do. And then, so my understanding is that liberation is what we call it as Jivan Mukta. And then at the time of death, we will get moksha, provided we, like how I am Atma also said, we have to be careful even after that to be in that consciousness or state. Then at the time of death, we will get liberation we'll get moksha.
So the question is, since you have page number 94 with you, you have page number 94 with you?
I mean, I don't have the book right now with me, but I have the book. Yeah.
So I'm saying in page number 94, what is it saying? It says, I am free from the body.
Correct.
I am free from the mind.
Correct.
I am free from the
And-
ego. And then it goes on, right? It goes on and on and on. The moment, Atmanand, the truth is, if you follow 10 steps of awakened, 10 steps of enlightened, and 10 steps of liberated, then any doubt, Atmanand, that we can reach moksha?
No doubt.
Is there any jugad, any complication, anything like that? Guaranteed you can get moksha. Guaranteed. Now you're you're playing your cards right. But you need to follow these, you need to be clear in these 10 plus 10 plus 10 points. It's one same 10 points. One point is to do with body, second point is to do with the mind, third point is to do with the ego, fourth point is to do with the soul. It goes on, then it goes on to the soul, to the sip. So sip, all souls, every atom. It goes on to I am sip, it goes on to Jivan Mukta, it goes on to Karma Yogi. So if you are able to follow that points, that's why the retreat is so important. You think the retreat can be underestimated? Oh, the retreat cannot be underestimated. The amount of energy and effort we put on the retreat, Atman, the retreat is priceless. So, but people who have benefited must not. So that book is very important. What book you have taken and gone, and those we have sent it to on soft copy to everybody. The 3 steps to enlightenment. That book is a masterpiece. And I don't write. It's not. I have not written the book. Book has come from SIP. Anything more, Atman?
No, thanks.
Thank you. Ashwin, Sachiv, and Shiva.
Pranam, Guruji.
Pranam.
You know, while moksha feels quite distant for me, to me it's quite far away. But I'm drawn to the question not as a destination, but as a roadmap. As mentioned by Atma, I always get names wrong. Those 10 steps for awakening, enlightenment to liberation leads to moksha, basically, or even a project with an implementation plan, to making notes and all that and trying to work out a game plan. However, watching the pool of identity, as Sridhar mentioned, Satwik in his in subtle pride, asking what is truly mine. So perhaps the way does not begin with knowing, but with longing, a longing of a focused karma and God realization with total purification of all that, neti neti taswamati that you said. So it's almost like a journey for the SIP to get there.
But what you say is correct. But why do you feel that it's a long way to go? If I were you, my approach is just this. Let me tell you. My approach is it's just one step away. Luckily, Abha said she got that feeling of awakening, which means, it's like that feeling of awakening, Ashwin, just to tell you, it means that I got my passport and I got my visa stamped. I have a passport and now I've got the visa stamp. Passport is you're coming to this call. You got a visa stamp, now you're good to go. You just have to take a flight and you're gone. So where you're concerned, please don't believe you're far away from it. It is just this. And you are very much there. You are very much there. And let me tell you one more thing. If you hold on to this belief with that longing you spoke of, right? Then you are eligible for moksha. Even though you don't realize it. If you're very clear, Sip, I am not the body, I am not the mind, my ego is enlightened, I am the divine soul, I long for you, my Sip, I just want you, nothing else. That's all. You're eligible for moksha. I think anybody coming to this call every day, anybody coming to this call every day with awakening, being clearly understanding the whole topic of moksha, according to me, they are eligible for moksha. But if somebody is coming to this call, I come every Saturday, every Saturday I'm on the call. No, then you can't get it. What does it show? Why do I tell this, Ashwin? If you're coming to this call every Saturday, that means only one day in the week you want moksha. 6 days you don't want moksha. If I know people on this call, that's why today I asked Peter, where are you from, Peter? I know you heard me asking. Yeah. I see Peter, he's from the US. And so Peter said, I asked him, because he comes on this call every day, I'm watching him. I don't watch all of you, I can't because I'm talking to you, but sometimes I see who are the people. Bliss has been coming to this call for 5 years from Canada, a French girl who doesn't know English. And today she asked me a phenomenal question. That's a secret between us. We will have a Zoom call on. She asked a question which has become a new secret. And then I told her we will give that question as one Zoom call. So I'm saying we are all one step away from moksha. It's like this. It's like you have got this Ricola sweet here. You just have to put it in your mouth. That's all it is. That's the difference. That's the distance. So don't ever feel that you have a long way to go. Please don't say that again. Always say, Prabhu, I am one step away from you. You have to just show your hand like this. You have to put your hand out and say, Prabhu, my hand is here. Take me. Every day say this before you sleep. I offer myself. I'm offering myself to you. Take me. Make me thine. What do I say? Make me thine, my divine. Every day, write this and send this. Every day, write this down. Right? In your notebook, write this down. What should you write? Make me thine, my divine. Make me thine, my divine. Every day, don't forget to write these words down. Make me thine, my divine. Make me thine, my divine. Every day you say it. Then you're only one step away. I hope you get what I'm saying. This shows that you are seeking it so deeply that you are eligible for it. If you get it, if that happens, then you are guaranteed. In this case, it may be or may not be.
So does that mean that does that mean that I won't be allowed on this Zoom call once I get it?
So what I'm saying is that, Many people on the Zoom call are awakened. Many are enlightened, maybe not fully enlightened. So everybody in this call is at a different level. There are many Gyani in this call. There are many people who are advanced a lot. Some are fully awakened.
I know.
Some are very awakened, some people on this call. And some are very passionate, like you're one of those. But there are people who are willing to give their life. Willing to give their life for sip. I want nothing. I want sip. 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 That's called mumukshutva. That's called the deep love and longing. Okay.
Which is
Sachiv and
there.
Shiva. Yeah. Anything else?
Which is there.
Yeah. So I'm only requesting you, don't say you're far away from it. Please don't say that again. I want you to say, whenever somebody asks you, say, I'm just one step away from it. Sachiv, Shiva.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivraj, yes.
Guruji, I just want that there is a Hindi version of Enlightenment book being done. You know, if we can just get the soft copy of that, because I want to share with many people.
Yes, I think Kamalji has done.
It's been done. Yeah, it's done and shared to. I think I asked him. He sent a message to me. I saw that today.
I think it has to be uploaded. I don't think the Hindi version will be uploaded. The 3 steps of enlightenment. I think in a few days. I think maybe if he has done it, maybe in a week's time it should be uploaded. 3-4 days time it should be uploaded.
Okay.
So you just by next week, if you don't get it, again you need to ask me. If you don't get it in the next by 4-5 days, you have to ask me.
Okay.
Thank you, Shiva, Shivoham, Shivraj. Shiva.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivam, Shiva.
Guruji, like the question is what is the way to moksha?
Correct.
My question is there the way or is there many ways?
For you, there is only the way.
Okay.
Let me explain to you. Suppose somebody asked me, what is the way from Bombay to Delhi? So I told him, you can take plane, or you can take train, or you can take car, or you can take bicycle. So then he brought everything. He brought train ticket also, plane ticket also, bicycle also, car also. So can it work?
Okay.
Can you go to the airport? Can you go to the airport and can you go along in the plane with your car?
Okay.
Or with your bicycle? Can you take your bicycle in the plane?
No, Guruji.
So you decide your path.
Okay.
There may be path, maybe karma yoga, bhakti yoga, but you cannot say I will take my bicycle in the plane. So in the plane I will be riding my bicycle. Can you be riding your bicycle in the plane?
Not at all.
Therefore you decide I'm going by plane means I'm going by plane. I'm going by train means I'm going by train. Therefore you understand. Therefore there has to be this is the problem. Okay, Shiva, let me give you one more thing. Okay. How many gurus can take us to enlightenment?
I mean, one guru per one person.
No, therefore many gurus can take to enlightenment. But you follow 3 gurus?
No, Guruji.
The moment you follow 3 gurus, you are finished. You are finished.
Okay.
So we should always, I'll tell you something off the topic. Sometimes when you go to a restaurant, there's one restaurant which is South Indian restaurant. There's one restaurant which is North Indian restaurant. And there's one restaurant which is Chinese restaurant. Correct?
Yes.
And there's one restaurant which has got all the 3. So when you want to go to a restaurant, which you must choose?
I think the body and mind will say to all the 3.
All the 3 means you will never get a good food because the
Yeah.
same chef is making South Indian, North Indian, Chinese. You will never get good food.
Yes.
If you go to the typical South Indian restaurant, you'll get good idli dosa. If you go to North Indian, you'll get good paratha. So what I'm saying is you must specialize on your path.
Okay.
You're understanding what I'm saying, right?
That's Guruji.
So suppose one day you're following Christianity, one day you're following Hinduism, one day you're following Buddhism. What will you learn?
Okay.
Anything else, Shiva?
Guruji, they say that there are 3 important knots to which obstruct us from getting liberation. The 3 important one is karma, kama, and avidya.
Very good. Very good point. I know. I have never given a session on such a beautiful point. What you're saying, karma means if you have karma, Siva, you cannot get moksha.
Yeah.
If you have kama, which means lust, you cannot get moksha. And if you have avidya, you cannot get moksha.
Yes, Guruji.
So what you're saying is absolutely correct. But there are more than this.
Yes, Guruji. But it is like a very complex web. We are like stuck in a very complex web. If we see from the outside things, it appears like very complex. But
No,
what
but
is
it's yeah. Continue. It's not so complex, but there are many roadblocks.
okay?
So you're telling three, no, Siva?
Yes,
I
yes,
think
Guruji.
I have written 24 roadblocks in my book.
Which book, Guruji?
I think the book is called The Roadblocks to Enlightenment.
Okay.
The book is available on Google Play. It's called The 24 Roadblocks to Enlightenment. The 24 Roadblocks to Enlightenment. So there are 24 roadblocks. One roadblock is religion.
Okay.
So like that, there are 24 roadblocks.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Guruji. I'll refer it.
Yeah. Shivoham, Shivraj.
Shivam Sarji,
Shivoham.
Sarji, your conversation with Sip Ashwin, for
Ah.
that you have a bhajan. प्रभु अपना मुझे तुम बना लो बिछड़ा हूँ वापस बुला लो.
Very good. So Ashwin,
I,
you must, some of these bhajans are good to hear. I know you don't hear too much of the bhajan, but these were some bhajans I'll ask them to send you. It says, अपना मुझे तुम बना लो बिछड़ा हूँ वापस बुला लो तू ही प्रभु एक मैं चाहता अपना तू मुझको बना लो.
make
Huh?
me thine. Make me thine.
So these bhajans are very good. So Shivoham, when we keep all these, no, Shivoham, then we are very close to moksha. But Shivoham, we have to give up all the what Shiva told just now. Many things are roadblocks. We have to give up.
Sure.
We have to give up many things. Because otherwise we are like clinging. We are paupers, prisoner of pleasure, people, possession. We should not be a pauper. The problem is that we have to be fully focused on SIP. SIP has to be the priority. We should not let SIP slip.
Sip on my lip.
Sip on my lip, sip on my trip, sip in my ship, sip and sip. This is it. See, I think last time who told? No Prabhu bhi.
प्रभु ही.
Prabhu he. You can't sail on two boats. If you are sailing on two boats, guaranteed you will miss your way.
You'll fall.
Yeah. No, you won't fall, but you will not. You will not. If you are sailing on two boats and somebody is sailing on one boat, who will reach the destination?
Who's sailing on one boat?
Correct. You are sailing on two boats. Means one boat is going here, one boat is going there, one boat is going here, one boat is going there. That means you are distracting your focus.
No GPS.
Be completely focused. Completely. What Atmanan taught us some time back. Ek tattva abhyasa. Ek tattva abhyasa. Ek tattva abhyasa means one pointed focus. You need one pointed focus. Okay. Shivraj.
Shivam Guruji.
Shiva.
I have two questions. One is the moksha. Should we desire for moksha, or we maybe live as a divine instrument? So we should not desire for moksha. We just live as divine instrument, and whatever we have taught, we continue to do that. Uh,
You
what
must not desire for moksha. You must pine for it. You must pine. You must be passionate. You must be obsessed. You must be crazy.
So suppose if I am doing 100%, maybe yogas, whatever we learned about four yogas, and we live as a divine instrument. We SL we do. So still the moksha will come automatic.
This is exactly what I'm saying. Your first question. The pyas. The
Hmm.
pyas. Yesterday I sang one song. I know you had heard or not. It says, Jal bin machli तड़पे हैं जैसे आत्मा है व्याकुल प्रभु बिन ऐसे जल बिन. Have you seen a fish out of water?
It is. It cannot maybe it vibrate or it dances
So what
basically.
is its condition? What is the condition?
Hmm.
Pat, 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 like that. That should be our condition without sip.
So actually, my point, I'm not able to maybe phrase the word. Suppose if I don't desire for moksha, I have love for the God, deep
You won't
love.
get moksha. So first,
Acha.
I'm cutting you short in the first point. So
Hmm.
you may want you. I'm giving you time today. There's nobody else. You're the last speaker. Take 5 minutes.
Hmm.
But I'm saying, please understand. Many people give this big wrong salute to say bakwas,
Hmm.
nonsense. I don't use that bull stories. They say you should not even have desire for moksha. Many people, many of the gurus talk like this. Oh, moksha, moksha को भी नहीं, मोक्षा की इच्छा नहीं होनी चाहिए. फिर क्या होनी चाहिए? अगर मोक्ष की इच्छा नहीं होनी चाहिए तो क्या होनी चाहिए?
But if we live as a divine instrument, moksha will come automatic or no?
The divine instrument is another subject. The
Okay.
divine instrument must seek the divine. How can the divine instrument not have the pyas, the thirst for the divine? You must pine for the divine. Pine means, the word pine means I want, मेरे दिल में प्रभु ऐसा करो, बस जाओ ऐसे जगह ना छोड़ो, ढूंढूं दिल में बस तू देखूं, कोई और हो ये तमन्ना न हो, मेरे दिल में तू हो और कुछ नहीं हो, सांस सांस में प्रभु तुम ही हो. दिस इज द काइंड ऑफ मुमुक्षुत्व. देयर मस्ट बी डीप लॉन्गिंग, डीप डिजायर.
So longing for the sip. Okay.
Sip.
But again.
What is sip? My dear Shivraj, what
Hmm.
is sip? Sip and moksha is the same.
Okay.
Sip and moksha is not different. Both are same.
Okay. That was my maybe problem, understanding problem. Moksha and sip.
I had one podcast, I think Pundrik Ji, I know who's the podcaster. They said no. They told me sip is different and sip is different and moksha is different. No. The one seeking liberation and the one seeking sip are both seeking the same thing.
No, then I'm clear. So SIP and Moksha is same, so there is no question.
No
Now,
difference.
next point is yesterday we discussed about four doors:
Yeah,
discrimination, dispassion, discipline, and desire.
correct.
And we learned about maybe 10 steps for liberation, awakening, and enlightenment.
Yes.
So, are these 10 points are covering all these four doors? So we don't need to even see. There are so many learning teaching. So it creates a lot of maybe.
Let me explain to
Uh,
you.
uh,
Let me explain to you. Now, Shivraj, these 10 steps are what you have to attain, correct?
mhm.
Now, when you're trying to attain these 10 steps, if you get stuck anywhere,
Okay.
then what you must do? For example, you're driving a car.
Hmm.
Suddenly the car stops working. Then do you have to open the bonnet? You don't have to open the bonnet. In your dashboard, petrol is there, petrol meter. If petrol meter is zero means what? Petrol is over.
Hmm.
If your radiator has gone to red, fully red means what? Means the radiator gel is over. Coolant is over. So these four are the ways for you to cross these 10 steps. These four, Vivek, Vairagya, Shat Shampak, Mumushutvam, are what you must see if you are not achieving these 10 steps. You have to check, is your Vivek meter, is the meter of Viveka, is it right or wrong? Is it empty or full? Is
Hmm.
your meter on Vairagya, is it empty or full? Is your meter on Shat Shampat? How's the meter? If the gas is empty, no need of checking the coolant. If the coolant is empty and the gas is half tank, no need of putting the petrol. These are the meters, 4 meters. For you to see all 4 meters, try to keep them full. Then you will pass those 10 steps. The 10 steps are important for you to climb. The 10 steps are step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Like 10 steps, 10 kilometer, 10 kilometer, 10 kilometer to reach 100-kilometer mark. But these 4 are the indicators on your dashboard.
Okay, because I was thinking that if I have to practice, I am not body. That means I have full control on senses. So if I'm losing somewhere, sometime, maybe some kind of lust on or some taste or something. So I'm maybe losing that point on maybe I'm not body. So that is if I don't control senses, that means I'm not
Okay.
passing through. I'm not body like
Okay,
this.
so now, for Shivraj, if you're not controlling senses, you have to ask whether your Vivek is having a problem, or your Vairagya is having a problem, or your Shat Shampat is having problem, or Mumukshu is having problem.
Okay, okay, understood.
You will come to know where is the problem. You will come to know.
Okay, so all 10 points, these four doors are playing a role basically.
These 4 doors are playing a role for all the 10 points.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Are you able to discriminate? Are you able to have dispassion? Is your discipline good? Is your longing and desire for the divine good? These are basic parameters.
See,
For
discrimination means okay. If you are enlightened ego, that means if your intellect is awakened, so discrimination will happen automatically basically.
correctly, but if you're not having, but suppose you're making wrong decision.
Okay.
Suppose I'm asking you, suppose 3 days you don't come to Zoom call, and after 3 days you're disturbed. Immediately you say, why I missed Zoom call 3 days? It is a poor discrimination, or whether it is a poor some other passion that's taking you away, or is it poor discipline you missed the Zoom call, or is it poor mumukshutva? You should see which area is missing, which is the wrong area.
Okay, okay, understood. Thank you. Clear, more clear, yes.
Yeah. So this whole journey, thank you. This whole journey is a journey to go from clarity to clarity, and that's why yesterday I'm happy that both these sessions have worked together. Both these sessions have worked together because what happens is Viveka, Vairagya, Shat Shampat, Mumukshutvam are helping us on the way to moksha. I did not plan both the sessions together, but this moksha is the ultimate goal. If we don't get moksha, then what have we attained? Either there is punarjanma or there is moksha. There are only two possibilities. In the Katha Upanishad, I think, Katha Upanishad, Nachiketa is talking to Yama. Nachiketa is talking to Yama. It's a very beautiful Upanishad. And you can see summaries of it available. So, what is the option we have? We have only two options. Option one, liberation and unification. Option two, reincarnation. Either realization or reincarnation. If there's no realization, reincarnation. If you come back, you can come back again and again and again and again and again. But that's not going to help you because this karma bhumi, this world, is a world only to make us awaken. Why have we come to this world, my dear friends? Let me spend 1 minute before I close explaining this to you. Why have we come to this world? We have come to this world because of avidya. We have come to this world because of avidya. We have got karma. And if you come to this world and there is lust or kama, these are the 3 points Shiva brought about. Avidya creates karma. And when we come to this world, if we get caught in kama, in lust, then what will happen is we will never be free from our karma and we'll never be free from avidya. That means that we have to come back again and again. And everybody who comes back is not lucky to be on a Zoom call like this. This is the grace of SIP that we are all on this Zoom call. Without the grace of the divine, it's not easy to get to this level of awakening, this level of spiritual evolution, this level of divine grace, very rare to find. So with that note, please Don't miss your path to moksha. Watch your viveka, discrimination, vairagya, dispassion, shat sampat, discipline, and mumukshu, your desire for the divine. Watch these. Climb the steps one by one. Don't slip. Don't miss the hand of sip. If somebody else's hand comes into your hand and you hold somebody else's hand and your hand is full and you don't have sip, then you will slip. If you don't have the hand of sip, you will slip and you will fall. Such a fall that you cannot ever get up. You have to come back and this whole journey. So, what is the ultimate thing before we go? Don't leave the hand of sip. Don't leave the hand of sip. Hold a tight grip. Tight, 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 tight grip of sip. With folded hands, I bow down to you.